Well, if you are someone who lives around the Delhi NCR region just like me and are completely bored of the moribund city life that we lead, then the best thing to do on a weekend is to simply get in your car and step out on the highway. And that's exactly what we're doing today, and we've decided to head out to Chandigarh on the brilliant NH1. So why have we decided to go to Chandigarh? Well, because it's a city which offers you some great sights, some great sounds and some great food as well. For this journey, we've managed to borrow a Ciaz from Maruti. So let's not waste any more time and start this journey now. Well, here we are. We've just begun our journey on to Chandigarh, and we of course are on NH1 now, the old GT road. Well, so why do I choose Chandigarh and why not choose Jaipur or Dehradun, which are also roughly about 250 odd kilometers? Well, there are two reasons for that. The first one, of course, is the fact that this highway, the NH1 highway, which is of course the old GT road, is one of the best highways in India, both in terms of traffic management as well as overall surfacing. And what that means is that you don't really get stuck in a traffic jam on this highway. Well, the other reason why I prefer going to Chandigarh for that weekend getaway is because it's a very well planned city, so you will not really get lost, and it's also a pretty neat and clean city, and the roads are wide enough. So that again means that you save time because you don't get stuck in unnecessary traffic jams, and that time which you save, you can spend it very well with your family members. NH1 is a highway which will have lots of sights as well as sounds, sometimes amusing, but sometimes also dangerous and scary. Well, this of course is the top of the line ZXi Plus version that we have taken from Maruti Suzuki, and the best part, one of the best parts in fact about this car is the fact that it comes really feature loaded, and one of the key features of this car is this touchscreen entertainment system over here, and it feels as easy to operate as an iPad, and because it's a big screen, it's 7 inches, remember, it also has good resolution and is easy on the eye even when the sun is at its brightest. Well, this screen also doubles up as the GPS based navigation system, and when you put this car in reverse gear, this screen also doubles up as the reverse camera's viewpoint. Well, the other good part about the Ciaz on the highway is its stability. Remember, it's a car which has a very long wheelbase, in fact one of the longest wheelbases in the mid-size segment, and that really makes it a very stable car on the highway. And even when you are pushing it in excess of 100 kph and are doing speeds which are illegal officially on the Indian highways, you do feel solid confidence from the car, and the suspension really does soak in the bumps very well. Well, one of the plus points of driving the Ciaz petrol is the fact that its petrol engine is supreme on refinement, and if you are someone who enjoys a smooth motor and a motor which makes the cabin a very peaceful and quiet place to be in, and the Ciaz's petrol version is one of the best out there in the mid-size segment. Well, the other good part about the Ciaz motor has been its fuel efficient nature, and when we did start out of Delhi, we did turn the trip computer all the way to 0, and at the moment we're getting a fuel efficiency figure of about 20 kpl, which is very good considering its size and the weight of the car as well. Well, the Ciaz is a tension-free car to drive, and that's largely because the gearbox is light, the steering also is pretty light, and the clutch is very smooth as well. And the steering wheel, even though it is a light unit, has decent amount of weight in it when you step out on the highway, so that you don't really start feeling overtly nervous on it, and offers you decent communication considering the segment that this car is in. Well, if you are someone who enjoys driving and spends a lot of time behind the wheel, then the Ciaz is the car to go for, because this car offers you the best seats in this segment, and I will really stretch out my neck and say that the comfort on these seats is the best in the mid-size segment. The cushioning is generous, and the support for your thighs as well as for your lower back is very good as well, and that along with the generous seat score means that those long distance journeys on the highway should not be a problem at all. Well, not only are the Ciaz's front seats excellent for support as well as comfort, even the back seats in this car, even the rear seats, are phenomenal in terms of comfort as well as overall leg room, and that makes the Ciaz a great package for anyone who wants to spend a lot of time with his family in it over long distance journeys. And what all that means is that if you have a long 4-5 hours journey like we are doing today, you will come out of this car very fresh and full of energy to spend with your loved ones. Well, if you want to break away from the stress of the city life, then you should definitely check out the Rose Garden in Chandigarh, and this is a must-visit place. That's largely because it's got a lot of green area and has roses from all across the world. If you do come to the Rose Garden, you will enjoy plenty of flora You will also get lots of time to click a lot of selfies over here, especially around the man-made objects. The best part about driving in Chandigarh is its orderly traffic and the police, which really does enforce the rules very strictly. Circular roundabouts as well as broad roads really do make driving in the city a very breezy affair. But if you are someone whose family enjoys a lot of shopping, then you should head out to the Elantri Mall or also go to Sector 17. The market over here is located in the heart of the city. But if you want to spend some quiet and quality time with your family, head to the rock garden designed by Nek Chand. It's a place which will really wow you to the hilt. Another place of interest here in Chandigarh, of course, is the famous Sukhna Lake, and this, of course, is a huge water body. Well, it's a really big lake, and you, of course, can spend time here by going in for those boat rides on the lake. Well, also, if you are someone who enjoys eating, then you have a lot of restaurants in the vicinity of this lake. And, of course, if you enjoy going for those long walks, then there's a long pathway which is around this lake, and that means that if you do end up eating a lot at that restaurant, you can always burn it off around Sukhna Lake. Overall, we spent 2 very relaxing as well as luxurious days over here in Chandigarh, and the Maruti Ciaz is a car which enhanced our experience, and it is something that we recommend to you if you live anywhere around Delhi or the NCR region. It's bye for now and hope to see you soon.